Okay, as we go into item B for citizen comment period, I'd like to read two things that are, one has been put back there. These are some copies, something under Chapter 19 Council Proceedings. These are laminated and kept up at the podium, and there's a reason for this. We want to make sure that we are all respectful of everyone else's time. So I'll read this verbatim. This has also been on the screen. City of Franklin meeting rules of decorum for attendees and participants for those attending City of Franklin meetings. Number 1, respectful and orderly conduct is expected at all times. Number 2, disruptive or unruly behavior, including but not limited to clapping, verbal disruptions, signs, and outbursts will not be tolerated. For those wishing to speak during City of Franklin meetings, important, number 1, approach the microphone when the chair opens the floor for citizen comments. State your name and address for the record. Address your comments to the Common Council, Board, Commission, Committee only. That means looking forward. Limit your comments to 3 minutes or less. I'll read that number 4 again. Limit your comments to 3 minutes or less. Number 5, no endorsements or electioneering are allowed. Number 6, speakers shall refrain from presenting unduly repetitious, offensive, threatening, slanderous, defamatory, or obscene remarks. Number 7, persons wishing to speak as a spokesperson on behalf of a neighborhood, which we've had, subdivision, homeowners, condominium, or business association, or similar group with common interest, shall demonstrate their qualifications to do so according to City of Franklin Resolution Number 2007-6227 before speaking on that body's behalf. Number 8, questions may be answered immediately by the chair or referred to city staff for a future reply in a timely manner. Those not adhering to these rules of decorum for attendees and participants will be asked to leave or be removed from the meeting if necessary. We'll now transition into the Chapter 19 Council Proceedings, 19-2, Order of Business. There's copies back there. Excuse me here. The agenda of Business Council shall be conducted according to the agenda prepared by the clerk. All matters intended to be placed upon a regular meeting agenda shall be submitted to the clerk no later than 9 a.m. on the Friday during the week preceding the regular Tuesday meeting, and the clerk shall distribute the agenda to common council members no later than 5 p.m. on the Friday during the week preceding the regular Tuesday meeting. No matters may be otherwise added to the agenda, excepting those which are emergency in nature and could not have been submitted to the clerk prior to the aforesaid deadline. The clerk shall determine whether an item is emergency in nature, which determination shall consider whether, absent the consideration of such matter at the forthcoming meeting, harm may result to the health, safety, and welfare of the community. Irreparable harm may result to the applicant or some other individual or entity, or whether the subject matter being appropriate to council determination would become moot, unavailable, or preempted. B, citizen comment period. Every agenda of city council meetings shall include, immediately following roll call, an agenda item entitled citizen comment period. Such agenda item shall authorize any person to address the city council. Number 2, during the citizen comment period, no person shall speak for longer than 3 minutes at each council meeting unless the council shall direct otherwise to an individual. City council direction may take the form of unanimous consent. That's under here where it says amended 3/5 of 2002, and it states the ordinance. Nothing contained in this subsection is intended to limit in any way the right of the electorate to petition or in any manner contact city government officials. Thank you. Copies are in the back, laminated up in the front by the microphone. At this point, we will now open citizen comment period. Any citizen wishing to speak, please approach the podium, state your name and address clearly for the record. Our city engineer will keep the clock and advise when it is 3 minutes.